Welcome back to Morning Moments with Troy and Danny. This is part two of Stepping Up. Enjoy the message.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
And I thank you for that.
You're welcome, dear. Anytime. And of course, him being a young teenager, he got 3 more years before he can graduate. And I was explaining to him in the car, I was like, I couldn't wait till my son graduated. I was like, ooh, I'm done. But then I said, well, I guess I got 3 more years left. Now, waiting for you to come out. And he just sat there and smiled. He didn't say much. He just looked at me and smiled. So
yeah, I think that he is just really soaking in everything, especially about having a bonus dad.
yeah.
Even though we don't call ourselves bonus parents, but we do understand that they are bonus children.
Yeah.
But we look at it as those are our kids. Even though we did not birth them, they're our kids.
Yeah. And I remember the first visit I was here, and I told him before I left, and you was right there when I told him.
Mm-hmm.
I said, all right, when I leave, I want you to be the man of the house. I want you to be here for your mom, help her. Whatever she needs, just do it, and be the man of the house with your nanny and, open the doors for your mom. And he at first he was just like, okay, Mr. Troy, okay. So when I got back this time, because he was like, when I came down, I bought the fishing rods with me the first time.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, oh, we gonna go fishing? I said, yeah, we'll go fish when I come back. And as when I was preparing to come, and he'll walk in the room, or she's like, I was like, that Joe? She's like, yeah. Hey, Joe, this is Mr. Troy. And he'll get in the phone and like, hey, Mr. Troy. I said, hey, what's up, Joe? You good? He's like, yeah. I said, we going fishing when I get there. He's like, all right. So he was excited. So it's just the little things that you can do to brighten up a young kid's life like that.
But wait, I gotta tell this one. So remember when you first came down,
mm-hmm.
and you were leaving, I think that Wednesday,
mm-hmm.
and so you asked me about my Cash App,
mm-hmm.
and so I didn't know what you was gonna do, but you did it anyway. I'm not gonna tell monetary amounts, nobody's business, but the fact that you said, I'm giving you something for Josiah so that when he needs something, it's in the account for him. Who does that, guys? Like, Troy is super freaking awesome. Just to make sure that our son has the things that he needs. And it's just amazing. Like, he just picks up and he does it. He don't blink. He does it with no effort. It just boom. Josiah needs, I got it. He don't have to do that, but he does it. And that's love. And no, it's not about monetary, anything like that. It's just the fact that he thinks ahead of everything. This kid's going to need this, and I got him. And I thank you again for that. And I ain't going to sit here and cry, but...
You're welcome. I told you I got you. I'm gonna hold us down. Man.
Like, even like yesterday when we were driving back from Cookout and you was talking about a car for him.
Yeah.
Like... Whew.
What do we say?
You're going to have to pay them bills, though.
Yeah.
Upkeep it. But if he don't do what he's supposed to do, what happens?
Yeah, one of us will be driving.
Man.
I said, get yourself a little job. You pay your insurance on it. You pay your car note. Keep some money on you for emergency. Save your money up for your maintenance and all that stuff. Just do what you got to do. Hey, by the time you become a senior, you be rolling up in school. You got your own little car, your license. You set your schedule up to where you can leave and work and everything. Hey, I wish I could have did that when I was in high school, but I made my schedule so I could stay all day, but I ain't do nothing because I took gym after classes. I didn't need any more classes, so I was like, well, I could stay in gym. Or whatever, be a teacher's aide or whatever. So
That's what I did.
yeah. So, but yeah, it's just, man, it feels good to be a father. I don't take it for granted. You know, my mother, she had two boys, and I always told her, I said, you, after my father passed, you to me was mom and dad, and I know the sacrifice that she went through to make sure we had stuff before she even had it. So that's always been instilled in me, and I do it with my children. I did it with them. I would go months at a time without things. I made sure they were good, make sure they had everything for school, whatever they needed. I made sure they was good first. Then I came and took care of myself. But here lately, Daddy been taking care of himself.
Praise Jesus.
You know, had to get another phone.
Yeah, he needed a new phone because his phone was raggedy.
No, her phone is raggedy.
Don't sleep on apples.
That's why she crying now. You see how my phone is acting? I said, yeah, get rid of that Apple crap.
That's okay, but my phone still worked all right. Can you talk to me on the phone?
I can talk to you.
Can you video me?
Yes.
All right, we good then.
Yeah, but still.
Whatever.
I get tired of hearing, oh, my phone acting crazy again. It's. I didn't see you call me, or whatever. But anyway. Day 11. I lost my train of thought, but you know, like I said, I'm doing me now. My son, he done graduated. My middle child done graduated from college. I had one more left in college. Well, he graduated from high school. I'm sorry. He's getting ready to start his freshman year at Old Dominion. My middle child just finished her.
ODU?
Yeah, she just finished her career at Stevenson. And then I have one now that's in UMBC for nursing. So, and then the oldest daughter is in Florida. So, yeah, so I had to do things for myself. Got my new glasses. And those who didn't know, or you might have seen my post when I was involved in a car accident on Mother's Day, I was blessed to get another vehicle.
And it's fly. And I got to drive it.
Yeah, I didn't know they did this. Oh my God.
It's nice. It's a nice Audi.
Yeah, it's nice until you put the gas in it.
But it wasn't that bad.
Yeah, it wasn't bad, but yeah, never let it get past a half a tank.
With his one key.
Yeah, and that was another thing. We was like, I told her, I said, she said, it's an Audi around the corner. I said, okay, but I'm telling you, that key gonna be about $700 or $800. And what did Austin do? Hello, my name's Austin. Welcome to Audi. How can I help you? We're looking to see the price on getting another key for my car. And he was like, well, stay. You want some water or something? I was like, yeah, it was hot. She was being bougie. Like, no, I'm good. Soaking up the air, but I was hot and I was soaking up the air. So yeah, I got my bottle of water. And he said, wait a minute, I'll be back. Let me go talk to him, blah, blah, blah. Came back over to us. He's like, yeah, we would have to order the key, get it programmed. It's going to run you between $700 or $800. If I would have had my phone out, I swear, guys, get her facial expression. That was a moment I should have captured. And I would have put it on TikTok for you guys. This is what she looks like when...
With a crack face.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, there is no way that the dang key costs that much.
I tried to tell her.
That's 2 car payments.
She was like, no way. It's not. It should be a couple hundred, $200-$300. I said, no, babe.
I was in disbelief.
I'm telling you, that guy gonna come back and say that key is about $700 or $800. And he said, oh, yeah, it'll run about 7 or 8 because we got to program it. And then something else he said he had to do to the... I was like, I said, well, let us think about it.
But that's okay. I gave you your props. You was right, King. I'm just saying, in my mind, I'm thinking, surely this man's lying.
Hey, I guess that's what they mean when you paying for a German car.
Ooh.
It ain't cheap.
Well, I'm sorry. We would just be having one key. We'll just have to share it. Keep it moving.
Yeah. You know what the key looked like.
You got all them daggone keys on that damn key thing.
That's right.
Oh, man.
Yeah, but we had fun. It's been a fun time, spending time with my family, Joe, and my lovely mom, Miss Jacqueline, and her sister,
Aunt Diane.
King Roy.
King Roy.
And I got to meet her cousin Reggie.
We are the royal subjects.
Yeah, so it was cool. And just for him to say, oh, he is old school, you know, I was like, yeah. I said, I'm going to teach him how to pump. Well, I think he know how to pump the gas, but I'm going to remind
Reggie
him.
actually taught him.
Yeah, so.
Yep, Reggie taught him.
When moms pull up to the gas station, need gas, just get out and pump it. All she needs to do is get out and put the card in for you and tell you, okay, go ahead and pump it. You good. The little things to help embed in him and get him prepared for the real world, he'd be on point when he come out. So,
yeah. It's just small things that's going to teach him how to be a man.
Yep.
Well, I have to say goodbye because guess what? The tears are going to start flowing because in a few hours he's leaving. So I got to spend as much time as I have to with him before he leaves me. Any last words?
Just, man, hey, if you come into a relationship with your female friend or your extended family, just step up and you know, just be that man for that child. You know, like I said, I'm not trying to take the role of his dad. I'm just building my relationship with my son. I call him my son. So that's what it is.
And he treats him like he is his son.
Yeah. Sometimes we gang up on him. On his mom.
Yeah. That's
So y'all gonna be doing like this? All y'all against me? Yeah.
It's okay though. I'll take this any day because the relationship y'all building is just impeccable. Like, I'm so blessed, and we pray about this every day.
Yeah, and that's another thing. I have a woman that prays for me even before I even get up. It's a prayer sitting there. Most of the time it's there. Like yesterday, I gave her a pass. She had other things going on, so I knew. But in my mind, I knew she had already prayed for me in her mind. But I had already did my prayer and sent it to her.
Yeah, you beat me.
Yeah, and I beat her. And see, we got this ongoing thing after 12 o'clock. We always tell each other, I love you, I love you, I love you, into infinity. And they're not through beyond the earth.
Mm-hmm.
So it's always a race. At 12 o'clock, we try to tell each other that, see who's going to get it out.
And my goofy butt always miss it.
Yeah, I was like this morning. We both sitting here, we was watching the movie.
Well, was watching me.
And then it was watching us. And I just happened to wake up because I had to go to the restroom. So I got up, I got back in watching the movie. And I cut my phone to see what time. I said, it's 1:12. She over there asleep. I said, I got her again. I sent her the text. Then later on, she wound up waking up. And she said, what time is it? I said, it's probably about, 2:30, 3 o'clock. And she you text me something. I said, yeah. And when she opened it up, she's like, man, you didn't beat me again. So that's just something that we do and ongoing, but to have a woman that prays for you the way she prays for me, you know, before I even wake up and put my feet on the ground, I'm already prayed over. I read my prayer, and then I respond back with her prayer, and then we'll talk, and we'll video chat throughout the day or something, but most of the time when we do video chat, it's later in the evening, and we'll talk, and just, even though we are 4 hours apart, but we find a way to see each other by video chat, or if it ain't that, it could be a text, or we just talk on the phone.
Yeah.
So we making it work, but it won't be long. I'll be here permanently.
The transition is starting to happen.
Yes, it is.
Y'all pray for us that this transition goes sooner than later.
Yes.
Because I miss my baby. I don't like this long distance thing. I mean, we working it out. We're professionals at being long distance relationships. But it does wear and tear on your body, your mind, body, and soul, and all that good stuff. But You have to have two willing people to really want to work it out and understand that it's just temporary. But you have to make sure you put in the work. You can't just, oh, I'll text and say, no, you have to put in the work. You got to call. You got to text. You got to FaceTime each other. You have to, that face-to-face is important. You can talk on the phone all day long, but that video part of it is like you're seeing the person right in front of you.
Yeah.
So anybody that's doing these long distance relationships, don't forget, it's important to really put the time in.
Yeah. It's not just one-sided.
No.
You both have to be able to put the work in to make it work. Because if you don't, then your mind will start wondering like,
And mind you, my baby lives 4.5 hours away. If you really, really want somebody in your life, those miles don't matter.
That's right.
Those hours on that road doesn't matter.
You tear them up to get to them.
Yep. Because he know I'm going to do the same for him. I guess I do owe you a trip, because I will be out there next weekend I'll be out there?
Yep.
Yeah, so.
So, yeah. Put in the work. You'll be fine.
Yeah.
Always remember. Never go to bed angry.
And we don't.
Nope.
And we talk about anything. Hard,
anything.
easy, don't matter. You got to take the time. Oh, and this is, before we go, this is important. When you are in a relationship, each individual person needs to have their own space and time. You cannot be up underneath that person 24/7. They need to have time to unwind, to do the things that they want to do. Not to be selfish in a relationship is important. Allow the person to have their quality time to themselves. It's important. It's how they unwind, how they do things.
Yeah, exactly.
I had to learn that because he likes wrestling. And it's usually on Monday nights. And what's the other night?
Wednesday and Friday. Well, Friday don't matter because I'm at work. Well, Wednesday is like, I'm off and it's on Wednesday. But you also, like I said, I will sacrifice. If I can watch it for an hour and a half, maybe an hour, then I feel fine. Then I can.
It's all about compromising.
Yeah, so I'll call you and be like, hey, what you doing? What are you doing? I thought you was watching wrestling, huh? It's taping, so I can go back and watch it later. I just wanted to talk to you. I know you got to get up in the morning. I'm off, and, but you don't sleep anyway. You're a vampire. So, but I be trying to look out for, spend some time for her and give us our quality time. And so I had to learn, and I'm learning to compromise with my space with her, and I don't mind doing it. And I told her that. I said, it don't have to be about me all the time on Mondays. But Monday's like the day I really watch all of it. I try to, but I can sacrifice it because it's taping, so I can watch it Tuesday evening or whenever I get up on Tuesday. Mm-hmm. If I'm not doing nothing, I can watch it during the day and just catch up that way. But, well, I do say we do compromise for each other. And you allow me to have my time, and I don't know, you all over the place, so I don't know what you be doing half the time, but my
brain doesn't shut off.
Yeah, it don't shut off. In the midst, I might get a text like, boop, 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 boop. I'm like, what is, and then I see the ideas that she's coming up with for our businesses that we having going on, and we'll get that out to y'all later. And
it's coming real soon.
So yeah, so we got ideas we working on. And her brain, like she said, never shuts off. And I'm like, babe, you got to take a break from the computer.
God has me wired like that.
I was like, goodness, but I tell her every day, you are amazing. You're a very beautiful and amazing woman. And I thank God for the talent He blessed you with, because the things that she's doing and the ideas that she comes up with, it just blows my mind. And I'm just glad to be a part of this Team Henson.
That's right, Team Henson all the way.
Like we said, it's coming. Just keep an eye out and look out.
And when it does come out, y'all better support. I'm going to come get y'all.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. We're coming for you. But guys, we're gonna wrap this up, and we thank you guys for your support and listening. Comment, leave a comment. Please leave a comment. My fellas and my female friends out there, we love y'all. So we're gonna sign off, and we're gonna leave y'all with that. We love you guys. We'll see you on the next one.
Bye.
Bye.